Here's how we replace this crumbling old Yamaha FG-300 pickguard with one of our handmade replacements. Over time, these old pickguards go through a process called off-gassing, which causes them to shrivel up and crack and just crumble away. So the first step here is just to remove the old pickguard. We use a spatula to get up underneath the pickguard and just peel and pry these old pieces off. When completed, you should have something that looks like this. And now we use the face of this chisel to scrape away any old glue residue or anything left behind on the body top to try to get it as flat and flush as possible. In this particular case, someone used a real strong adhesive to try to re-glue this pickguard when it started peeling away, so it took a little bit longer than normal and is a little bit worse than most. And now that the majority has been cleaned off, we're going to use a little bit of lighter fluid to clean off any of the excess residue. And now we're ready to glue our new replacement pickguard down. We start by spreading a thin layer of standard Titebond wood glue on the body of the guitar, and then we spread that out with our finger before applying the same thing to the pickguard itself. We get that pickguard set in place and then wipe away any excess squeeze out glue before we apply our acrylic caul to the top of the pickguard and start clamping that down. We want to be sure to get nice and even pressure all the way around this pickguard so that nothing wants to peel up or not stick well. The clamping pressure will cause more and more wood glue to squeeze out, so we use a homemade acrylic wood glue scraper and a wet shop towel to clean up any of that excess wood glue as it continues to seep out. And this is the final clamping setup. We let that sit overnight before we come back and remove the clamps in the caul and then use a wet shop towel to wipe off any of that excess dried glue. Once it's cleaned up and restrung, here are the final results. We went from this dried old cracked pickguard straight to this brand new fresh one. If your FG-300 needs a new pickguard, these are for sale at backwoodsguitar.com.